And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time pedal show. My name is Gabor, and we have a special guest yet again.
Vemuram Jan Ray.
Okay. And we've got Aaron.
Yeah, this is Aaron.
And that's Alex.
Hello.
Hi. Yes, we're doing a three-way shootout. We're doing really, really cheap versus, alright priced versus rather expensive. And let's see. They're all kind of somewhat based on each other. So, I mean, the Timmy, as far as I know, the MXR Timmy, I haven't had the chance to actually borrow a proper Timmy to compare the MXR Timmy to the normal Timmy, but it's made together with Paul Cochran, so you imagine it'd be pretty close.
Yep.
Now, the Vemuram Jan Ray is meant to be, some people call it pretty much a clone, but let's leave that up. You know,
Leave it to the forums.
Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And then we have the Pure Sky, which is, now that's a clone of the Jan Ray and the Timmy, technically, sort of thing. So, three-way shootouts. And we're going today, our signal chain is ever so slightly different. We've got the guitars going through the pedals, into the Mozztronics Amp Switcher that's here, into this amp, which you can just see here. And let's just say the video of it is here, which is the Sleepwalk Singerland amp, made by this man over here, which is why it's here. So it's his amp and his Jan Ray. So he was so kind to come, Aaron was so kind to come and, you know, he wanted to see himself whether he wasted his money or he should buy a $40 Pure Sky by Caline. But on that note, and then, okay, so then from there it goes through the, you can't see it, but there's, in the back there's a Captor Expert 2 notes. There's a video for that here with a 4x12 cabinet, and there'll be some reverb from that as well. But then it also goes into a 1x12 cabinet, an actual cabinet with a Celestian greenback, mic'd with a LEWITT MTP440. Hello, LEWITT people. All right, that's the signal chain. Now, do you want to start, or do you want me to start?
Sure. Do you guys want to fiddle knobs?
Okay, so let's start. Let's put. We did the volume down a bit on that because that's loud. But let's do everything at 12 o'clock.
So there's a difference already. Is that
actually,
what you're saying?
let's do Aaron's everything at 11 o'clock. That's Aaron's thing. Let's do everything at 11 o'clock and see what it. Now, what order are the knobs in this? Because it's here we've got volume, gain, treble, bass. Here we've got volume, gain, treble, bass. We'll find out.
Bass, treble, volume, gain.
Oh, so it's the same as on here.
I think, pretty sure.
They copied this one. All right, let's just try it out. So let's start off with the most expensive, or should we start with the cheapest?
Doesn't. Yes, let's go cheapest first.
Cheapest first, and work our way up to let's gradually get more expensive. Okay, clean sound, Sam Suchley. Is that even on?
That's on. She's
a quiet one.
It's quiet because it's smaller.
Ah.
So what are the is that the clipping?
3 clipping options.
So the usual
with
that he
the
had
Timmy.
inside, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's not on the others.
That's not on the others.
That's a Timmy thing.
Yep.
It's a Timmy thing. Is that treble?
That's treble, yep.
Treble on the right. Should we take the bright switch off the amp? I think it might be getting a bit jingly.
Okay, go in the middle. Well, to me, the Timmy is quite a completely different beast, isn't it?
Yeah.
To me, that sounds completely different. But those two, definitely can see similarities there.
Yeah.
Not quite the same. But
It's
yeah. Would you like to have a go and have a blow on your Fano?
Have a blow on my Fano.
You're
So
welcome.
this is my Fano Omnis MG6. Big thank you to the awesome people at Fano.
Oh yeah.
And clean. It sounds like this. Go.
Someone.
Ooh.
Oh, hang on. Let's try that one.
This is good.
Not bad.
Try that.
Is it just me?
Yo.
Does a Timmy have clean signal in it? Like a tube screamer? Does it sound like clean signal?
It depends what the clipping diet. Try that.
That sounds the best, I reckon, that one.
That's in the middle.
I think that's no clipping diet, maybe in the middle? I don't know. That's much closer now, isn't it?
Yeah.
More bit bassier, maybe. Sorry?
Not far off now.
No, pretty close. A lot more bass.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
That's pretty close.
It's a mid-range difference, but
It's close.
yeah.
We should do a blind shootout with you, where you play all three of them, and then you pick which one's your Vemuram. which, I just want to add, just before we started filming, you said, I will take this pedal with me to my grave.
You can take it to your grave. It just might not be plugged in.
So we should do that. That would be funny. If you would pick the $40 pedal, we should do that.
Let's keep tweaking, see how close we can get them all to sound. If we can get some.
Should we just to change it up? I'll do humbuckers.
Sure.
You didn't tell me you were doing that.
I didn't agree to that.
It wasn't in the brochure.
Okay, so this is my 1981 Ibanez AS100 all stock, and it sounds like this, clean. Should we just, for the purists, we'll turn the reverb off completely, so it's just dry. Because people always complain if you have a delay or something on that they can't hear the sound properly. Even though you hear it more often, I think.
Like, you get more value for your money because you hear it several times
You
after.
hear it several times. But anyway,
No, well, if you're paying for the pedal, you want to hear the pedal.
you want to hear the pedal,
Yeah, that's...
not delay and stuff like that. Okay, let's do it. So this is totally dry. It's different. That's quite different now, isn't it?
It's a mid-range thing, isn't it?
Ooh, that's
I think that the Jan Ray and the Pure Sky
this guy.
sound pretty close, actually.
Yeah.
It'd be...
Let's see if we can get them like the closest we can.
Okay. pretty close.
Might have found it. Yeah,
Wow.
Like, obviously, the settings are quite drastically different, like from a visual point of view. But
Well, they're different places too. The knobs.
no,
'Cause
but
isn't
like,
it?
the bass is just above 12, and this is so.
No, but I mean the knobs are in different places on arranged differently.
I know, but that's
Yeah.
bass, and that's bass.
Oh yeah, true.
That treble's slightly above, and that's slightly bit low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is that gain?
That's gain, yeah.
Oh, so this one's got more gain on top. Crank the gain on both and see which one. Because I mean, more gain is more better, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, yes.
It doesn't really go anywhere.
No, it's just.
It's just. It's sort of the same from about 12, 1 o'clock onwards. to the
Yeah.
end. Very close. Now let's see if we can dial the Timmy in.
Actually, try that setting.
The next door, guy next door playing. Alright, quiet next door. He's 2 rooms down. That's quite different, isn't it?
Yeah. Bassier though was like
Yeah,
a bit
there's more bottom end, more bit boomier
Going
there.
back though might fix that.
Oh.
Oh yeah, well the pure sky's a bit
Bit more gain.
bit trebly.
Oh, that's loud.
Wow. Are we overdriving things?
Slightly.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I was on the edge, but yeah, that's.
Well, let's go back to more normal. Let's see if we can dial the Timmy in to sound anything like that.
It's
I think slightly less.
less treble like that.
I think it was slightly under, and this was slightly over from memory.
It's pretty close. Yeah.
Jesus.
Pure.
Little baby cheeses.
Wow. I mean, fairly close.
It's
What do you think? Because you're a sonic kind of like dude. You build amps.
Well, not anymore after this.
no, it's like
Here's it going now.
blind test is off.
It's pretty close. I mean, at extremes, they're all quite
Extremes,
different.
yeah,
but
yeah.
if you dial them into like a normal sound, they are all 3 of them pretty close.
Yeah.
The MXR Timmy does have a slightly different mid-range point.
And that one sounds, it's like it's a bit more lower end kind of thing, where this one's got more of a bass roll-off, I think, to it.
To me, that one's it's more extreme. It has more bass and more treble in both directions.
And more gain.
Yeah. So it's more, which is good, isn't it?
The Vemuram is a bit of a class act, though. Like, you couldn't really make it sound bad.
No. Even with the extreme settings, it still sounded good.
Yeah.
The other ones you kind of try and match that one, which is always the classy kind of tones.
But
yeah,
at $40 Australian, how many of those?
Is that including how much? It's not one of those places where it's $40, but it's $300.
$600. No, it was $44 shipped.
Yeah, wow. That's a pretty amazing price.
And if you're 16 and playing a band, you can actually get really good overdrive.
Oh yeah.
Because I mean that is
at
current prices in Australia. Correct me if I'm wrong. You could buy more than 10 of them for one Vemuram.
You got a whole pedal.
No, but I don't know. Would freight go up because of
weight?
Buy one each week when you pocket money.
Buy one a week. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's. I mean, this is always the thing. Are things worth it? I'm sure if you would have those three on your pedal board and you jump on them every day, you know, in gig situations, this one most likely will break first. Probably slightly lesser components. Although, in all honesty, to me, I've heard a few people talk about, especially the older Caline pedals that were very cheap, and you know, some would arrive and they wouldn't work. To me, the build quality in this, it seems really quite well built.
Yeah, I think they've stepped up the game.
They've definitely stepped up the game.
And the pots feel decent and like solid. And
everything feels, it doesn't feel cheap to me.
Yeah.
It may look a little bit on the cheap side, but it doesn't feel cheap. The Timmy MXR, you know you're getting something good. MXR generally, they're like Boss. It's one of those brands that you can drive your car over it, and most likely the pedal will still work.
Yeah.
Vemuram, I'd imagine one of the things they do is that all the components would be first-class components. I mean, it's a Japanese company too, so I mean, they don't muck around.
Brass enclosure too, mate.
I mean, just for that. Just for that.
Is it gluten-free brass?
Organically sourced. No, I mean, it's like this with everything. It's, you know, you own a Klon, you know, and the insane prices that these things fetch. Compared to other things that are, you know, would you hear a difference? No, but I mean, you still want the real thing is still.
But if you pay for it, and you love it, and use it all the time, and get lots of use out of it,
and take it to your grave with you,
and then,
it
works out with the price of admission.
Yeah. I mean, to me, they're all three very close.
Sonically,
Sonically, very, very close.
Thoughts and comments below.
Yeah, what do you think? That's the most important part. Let us know in the comments below. What do you guys think?
The main thing I found with the Jan Ray is the way it stacks with other pedals.
Okay.
Where I've had like a Timmy and other pedals, and
you have had a Timmy before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. But I just found the way I run that last, and then any other fuzz overdrive that go into it, that seems to make it's like that pedal sound twice as good.
It's like I always, for years, I used put a box of rock last.
Oh yeah.
And that was sort of almost always on. That was sort of, you know, when you play quiet gigs, you turn it on and it gives you like a breakup, kind of clean breakup sound. That's what I used it for.
Yep.
And to me, it made things like the King of Tone that I use a lot. That's sort of my go-to drive pedal, the King of Tone. Yeah, I know, it's expensive too. You know, no, but to me, it sounds way better into the box of rock than it does on its own.
Yeah, well, I found with that too, like sometimes when you've got another pedal, especially with fuzz, which is such a dynamic sounding pedal, if you put another pedal after it, all of a sudden that fuzz loses its sound. It starts to sound like that pedal.
Yeah.
Where the Jan Ray I found, you can, if you got a fuzz up, you know, volume up full, it'll make the fuzz sound greater. And then if you roll down the volume, you don't lose the dynamic and the sound of the fuzz.
Okay, cool.
So that's where I found the way it interacts with other pedals is it doesn't change the tone of any other
pedal.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's for the next thing. Maybe we should get you to bring some of your old fuzzers along and your Vemuram, and we'll have the Pure Sky, and we'll do a...
Yeah. It's. Well, I mean, the same thing. I've used.
This is just me, really, just prodding you all the time.
Well, I mean, I've used the clon after the fuzz. The clon will change the tone of the fuzz.
Yeah. Well,
So
the clon to me, everyone talks about how it's a transparent thing, but it's not.
It's not.
It's not a transparent thing at all. It has its own character, but the character is what everyone wants.
Nothing's transparent unless it's pure clean boost.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it gives it an overdrive, so it's not transparent.
Yeah.
But I mean, as in it to me, a clon is quite a colouring pedal.
Yeah.
But it has a colour that people like.
Everyone uses them most people use them low with the volume set high to kick the amp
boost the
over.
amp, yeah.
But even like with gain cranked in the volume, there's still a very
Well, they have their own sound. They have their own thing. Yeah. Well, very interesting. Let us know in the comments below, and thank you to I forgot your name, but I'll put the name down the bottom, who suggested, because there was a guy, we did a video on Timmy, and he left a comment in the video saying, if you do a comparison Timmy between a Pure Sky, the whole world would watch.
It's a lot of people.
It's
a lot of people. Yeah. So that'd be great if the whole world would.
I mean, but for $44, that's an amazing sounding.
But $44, that's shipped as well.
Yeah.
And there's a guy, actually, on the video we did on this, there was another guy from Australia who said he bought it on some website for $31. Jeez. Brand new.
Yep.
Yeah, especially if you're, I don't know, like want to get a little board to do some dive bar gigs or like a practice board for rehearsal, or you're 16, don't have any money yet,
or even if you if you don't want to fork out the money to begin with, you just want to see, is that a flavour that I like?
Yeah.
You get something like that, and then you go, okay, I like that, but I really would like to get the Jan Ray, so you buy the Jan Ray.
Sure.
Or you buy a Timmy, or but then with the Timmy, you've got the, I don't know how long waiting list that these have now as well, because it's still the one guy making them. I still would really like to try a proper, like an older Timmy versus the MXR.
Yep.
We'll see if we can get one.
See if we can get a hands on one. All right, on that note, thank you so much. Like we said, leave comments below. What are your thoughts on the shootouts? Which one would you buy? Or which one have you bought?
Which one are you buying tomorrow?
Which one are you buying tomorrow?
Yeah.
And if you're buying the Pure Sky by Caline, there's an affiliate link below. Click on that. But no. It's just it's an eBay affiliate link. So we're not in any way. So this was not given to us by Caline. The only pedal that was given to us was the MXR Timmy. But the Vemuram is Aaron's. The Pure Sky I bought, and the Timmy was given to us by MXR Australia. So the affiliate link is just my affiliate link or our affiliate link to eBay to buy this. So if you buy it, it helps out the show. So
thanks for hanging. All links below to Facebook, Instagram, and podcast.
And to Aaron's amps as well, Sleepwalk amps. So check out. And here's the other video of the other amp, not this one, but the other one is here.
These two.
Yes. Well, there's this one there, but the other one was there before. They're both below in the description. This is getting too complicated. On that note,
0%. 0%.
I'm tapping out.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.